All right, Aquarius. Make sure that's on. Yes, we're good to go. Let's see what the situation is for you guys. For the Aquarius clan, the last week of May. So, let's see what the situation is holding for you guys. Yeah, let's go. Sorry, I just had a thought in my head. See what's going to come out in the cards. You have all these cross cards. Why? Cross cards are like, okay, at least it tells me what's challenging you or holding you back. But then when they're all in challenge positions, it means we're not doing anything either. We're not going forward or backwards. So let me see what's going on. Yeah, Judgment, Nine of Swords, the Lovers. You're going back and forth here. Let me show you these cards, what they look like. Lovers, we all know, is a choice, right? Season or a reason, lesson or a blessing, or what do we do? Despite our odds, do we choose each other? 1 minute you think about it, the next you don't. You have sleepless, stressful nights, right? This keeps you up, and then 1 minute you're like, nope, I'm not going to think about this stuff because why should I have this mental anguish over this? So you go from making a final judgment call and a decision, and then you don't. Now, this is just on this person. Now, mind you, simultaneously, you are closing the door to your past. Is it this person? For some, maybe. For others, it's not even this person that you're closing the door in your past. It could be someone else entirely. Some of you, it is a whole chapter of your life, your career, your job, a friendship, a era. It's over, and you're happily putting it in the past. You're happy of the memories you made. You're happy that whatever had happened, but now you are here. Fast forward to here, we're thinking about this, but you're not thinking about this. But you are thinking about this, but you're not thinking about this, and it's what's kind of driving you a bit nuts. We'll see a little bit more when we clarify in the extended, but I can tell you right now, excuse me, Aquarius. Excuse me 1 second. I think I know what is holding you guys back here. I don't know if this is you or the other person, and it can be very much the other person, but one of you is not exploring it. One of you is not exploring the opportunity of where this could lead between the two of you. So that's kind of what I was vibing there. Now let's see what's coming in this last week of May going into June. Oh my God, water made all the difference. Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so you have a solid new beginning. Opportunity, actually, not a beginning. It is an opportunity for a beginning. What you do with it is up to you. But this is a new job or a new relationship or just a new life in general. Okay? But you are pausing to reflect. Should you go to this? Should you do this new beginning? Should you have this new opportunity? Because you invested everything over here. But let me tell you, you take one of these seeds, you have a rose garden over there also. No one said you can't. Because this Ace of Pentacles definitely wants to make its way towards you. I think the only thing that might be holding you back there is the fact that you might have a little bit of fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of where it could lead you. All right, let us see what the surprise of the week is here for Aquarius, please. The King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. They don't have to be an earth sign, but this is just more representative of somebody that is very earthy, grounded, and has their shit together. But maybe perhaps this is the person that you are finally closing the door on. All right, let's proceed. Or they to you. Guys, you all know you're discerning adults, right? And you're one of my smarter signs in the zodiac wheel. Crosswatcher, don't get mad at me. But yes, the air signs have their qualities, just like the water signs, just like the fire signs, and just like the earth signs. But this could be them. Now, what is the advice here for my Aquarius clan? I gotta say, though, when I see a king in the upright position, it definitely is telling me this person is available to you. So regardless how you feel, I know they feel that they want this. So you might be like, you're there. Nine of Pentacles is on the floor, and in cross is the Five of Cups. So I don't know if for some of you being single or by yourselves, you feel like you can find balance or temperance or see things clearly. If you don't, Spirit's like saying that's what you have to do. Maybe 5 minutes to yourself, maybe 5 minutes to be alone. Maybe go on a vacation by yourself to gather your thoughts so you could see what's what, okay? Because in your cross position is the Five of Cups, telling you this too shall pass, number one. Number two, and the thing that's meant for you will not pass you by either. It will find its way back to you. And the Nine of Pentacles on the floor, which I will fish up in a second, is telling me that you have to be single or alone or do something independently. We'll see more when I clarify, but I am definitely seeing the Ace of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck, telling me you will have this new opportunity. And if that requires you to do it by yourself, then dolo you do, doing it alone. All right. Nine of Pentacles. I know you will be confused, and I know you will try to think of, what's the right fit for you, the best option. Let me give you some more advice. This time, go with your heart. What does your heart tell you? And I don't mean intuitively and instinctually. Yes, do those things too. But what will fulfill your heart? What does your heart want to do? Instead of rationalizing and making things all kind of logical, go with that gut. Because I think that's what's causing the confusion. I think you're thinking in the long run, who will fulfill me in that way? All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is saying here. Who or what? Oh no! Are we two ships passing in the night? What the hell is going on with the Two of Cups in reverse? Somebody here is breaking up. Listen, this person, whoever this is, and I don't know what's going on with a lot of you guys. Obviously, I'll see more when I clarify, because the devil's always in the details. But this person felt like you were their soulmate. And if it wasn't soulmate, they definitely felt the same way you did. Okay, but for whatever reason, it looks like you guys are breaking up. Those of you where this hasn't happened yet and you feel it, it's on the fence. Let's see what's going on. But I do find it interesting that you are breaking up, but in your advice, you are to be single for at least 5 minutes. Interesting. But when this does happen, you will be stalking something or someone. But I see an upgrade coming soon. All right. So maybe this is for strategy. I don't know what you guys are doing here, or if they're strategizing on you. Let's continue and see what's going on here. But when this breakup happens, yes, you start doing a little stalky doodle. You start saying, well, did I make the right decision? Let me check. Well, are they happier without me? Let me check. Are they already moving on? Let me check. You're doing what we humans do best. We stalk more to get information. All right, why is this here for my Aquarius? The Lovers, Judgment, and Nine of Swords. Gemini there. Oh, there we are. Okay, so whoever this lover was, yes, they were feeling the same way as you were. But I see the struggle of it trying to come in. And perhaps maybe one of you is only telling the other how you feel about each other while the other is not. Thus, I don't want to say it's causing confusion, but making the other person feel like they're not loved, wanted, or desired. So they pull back, right? Because this is why I'm seeing the Two of Cups in cross. Perhaps when this happens, you start to realize that, well, does this have potential with this lover? Where can things go with this lover? I'm not paying attention to this lover right now because I'm kind of stuck. I'm trying to see shit for something else. I got all this other crap going on in my life. I got a new job. I might be moving. I might be doing new stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. So you aren't paying much attention here. I don't know if you just thought it was always going to be there. But now this person is struggling to come in. And that's why you're stressing over making a judgment call here on said lover, where it looks like it's mutual love. You're more than just lovers. There's an actual connection and bond there. What is the Seven of Pentacles, please, for Aquarius? The Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It looks like you're walking away from someone that no longer emotionally serves you. Might this be coming through in a text message? That would be scary. Sorry, I can't do this anymore. I have to go. I'm going towards my wish fulfillment and my desires. See, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is about ourselves. Some of you, this could be your other person, and it might seem selfish. And sometimes we just, as human beings, have to be to get what we want out of life, right? But you are definitely leaving something or someone that no longer emotionally serves you. Now, who that is for you, that's all on you guys. But you are sending a message. You're pausing and reflecting on this, though. You're trying to manifest something here. What are you manifesting? Oh, it's on this person that you're holding on to. Oh, the person you're heartbroken from. You get curious on this solid new start, though. What is this King of Pentacles doing here for Aquarius, please? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I see. And the Hermit. All right, so this person that does represent stability to you, earthiness, groundedness, whoever they are to you, no matter how you feel about them, it's the fact that they represent something in the world of stability, where you're not alone and you're not single. You are with them, right? Because it's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. However, you are trying to retract. No, you are. You're retracting your energy to make a wise choice, a wise decision. Because you're weighing your pros and cons in regards to this individual. Yep. The problem is they're guarded, or you are, or even the both of you, with said King of Pentacles. Some of you, though, it has stagnated. I mean, this is an energy where it's gone as far as it could go. Something's got to change. Like either somebody's got to drop their guard and so you can bond, or that's it. It's not going anywhere else. It's not elevating. It's like somebody who's like been with somebody for 20 years at 20 years old, and now you're in your 40s and you've evolved in your 40s, but they're still acting like a 20-year-old. How's that going to work? It's just not. One of you is changing while the other isn't. Unless you both changed and you've both gone through difficult things and you did it together. And this is what creates bonds with people. Someone here isn't doing that. Nine of Pentacles. And I highly doubt it's you, Aquarius, because you're ever evolving. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in cross. The Three of Pentacles. and the Five of Swords in reverse with the Three of Cups. Okay. So even though the interesting thing I'm hearing now with the clarification of you being single or needing to be single or needing to be alone, whatever it is, I think it was so you can see what your other form of abundance is. Okay. Because the Five of Swords in upside down in reverse is telling me you're actually able to decide. You're able to see, what you can live with and what you can live without. And perhaps it was the third party person or you collaborating. It's definitely third party because there's 2 3s here. But besides that, if this is in regards to work, then it's about working with a team and getting that good news after you've decided to move on and do what you're going to do. And see that you have other things that you can work with in life that you will love. Relationship-wise, it is about you collaborating and reconciling with maybe perhaps a lover or the third-party person. But there's a breakup here. Let's see what this Two of Cups is telling us. What is the Two of Cups in reverse? And I wish I could change this from the outcome, but I can't. But I do feel like you should hold some hope because of what I'm seeing in the advice. And these kind of feelings don't go away overnight either. Yeah, you're still holding on to somebody where you were a couple, but you broke up. Now, I don't know if the other person did this to you. And I don't know why, because that would be dumb. Yeah, there was definitely an ending. Ooh, look at that. Death and Wheel of Fortune. This was a blessing in disguise, Scorpio. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Scorpio, slip of the tongue, but death card is Scorpio, just in case you're dealing with one. 10 of Wands. Yeah, this helps you drop a burden. Whatever this blessing in disguise is, this is helping you transition to something. What's going to happen with this person in June? Oh, you're going to find out some information. Interesting. And this person is very guarded, scared, actually. Someone very similar to you, in fact. What are we going to talk about for love in the extended for Aquarius, please? Interesting. Oh, wow. I'm getting that you guys will find out that this person is very similar to you and that they're going to give you the breathing room and the space for you to be you and to just blossom into the new version of yourself, because I think they're doing the same thing for themselves, just wants a partner in crime to do this with. Others of you, because I know you're dealing with 2 people. One's on the way in while the other one's on the way out. I've got to pay attention to the red flags here. So in the extended, we're definitely going to see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, I see separation. So this, I feel like, is somebody who might be trying to come in to vindicate you, validate you, but for what reason? We'll see more in the extended who or what this is. Wisdom House and Night, what say you for Aquarius? Those of you, I don't think I've ever mentioned this to the Aquarius clan. If you ever have a problem with the extended reading, which we go into your person, how they think, feel, and actions that they're taking towards you, if you have a problem with it, please email me, elpistarot@gmail.com. Aquarius, please. This deck, I love this deck. If you have a problem and you need some help or guidance, you ask, and then it advises. Reminder, and this is probably the red flags, by the way. This card is tied to this card. It is giving you a reminder that you've been through a cycle that you shouldn't have to repeat it unless you feel like you need to learn a lesson. My child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you've already learned. When I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? When you draw the symbol for reminder, you are being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up until now. Don't forget what you already know. It isn't necessary for you to learn the same thing twice, but then again, how else will you learn? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you already know and have learned. Reminder. All right, guys, let's head on over to your extended. Everyone else, I shall see you next week.